The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go in a tropical rain here in Tampa. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Panthers, go.
Once again, it's Sampson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down for Thomas.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Okay, ready?
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 1st down, here's Sampson. The ball comes out. The Jaguars have it.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
On the jump.
That one is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. He'll look to throw. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Third and 6. To throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready? Hut.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
34-yard line.
Bronco 80. Ready?
On 1st down, right back to Sampson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the 1st down.
70. Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a lot of ways for defensive linemen to disrupt the passing game. That's everything about today's modern NFL. How do you disrupt the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable? Of course, sacking him is a great way, but even getting your hands up in those throwing lanes and tipping passes, that is so frustrating for these quarterbacks.
Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 21-yard line.
He'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
2nd and 12.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll have more from Tampa after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Come on, come on. Ready.
They'll give it to Sampson. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Bronco 80, Mustang 19.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That run good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those 2 things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Him on 1st down. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Pick up at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. That's going to be caught. He's got room to roam. And he won't quite make it to the pylons, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. What a play on 4th and long. 37 yards. Ready up from the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now it's Tucker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Now faking the give. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Past the 60, Cuddy.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
Cuddy. Let go.
The handoff. This is Sampson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Left side, he's got a good play. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1.
At the Jaguars' 19-yard line.
Get it. Steady.
An inside run with Sampson. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Viking 18. Bronco 80.
They'll run with Sampson. A short kick down to the 7.
With the 7-yard line. Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now a run on first down. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. Forced out wide. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Try again. It's second and 10. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going for it all. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and Really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Here's Corliss Waitman now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Third quarter begins with a run. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
From the 6. Here we go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. Room to run at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now get to Sampson running right. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So, from the 37, here's second down and 6. Once again, it's Sampson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, we get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
Cowboy 80. Sixty Bison. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Come on. Ready.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard.
Second down, they need 3.
Second and 3.
Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up third.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Let's go now. Check, man.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 1.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's got his man complete. That's to Small. A gain there of 11. First down, Jacksonville.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down, and we'll check in with our referee.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
60 by 6.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Jaguars 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
That was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That one's hauled in. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Back to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
19
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do because we...
And he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second TD catch of the season. Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are on top. It's 14-10. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Deputy Lion.
I'll give on the ground. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down, 8 for the first down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
It's first down, and they'll run. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's in! Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Buccaneers 10.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's first down.
Ready? Go.
They'll drop to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Cater Kohu. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Street. Coca 19. Check out.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
A run now on 2nd down, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
31-yard line.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Out to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good for a
A
Jaguars.
big play for Jacksonville. 32 yards.
At the 9-yard line.
On the 6.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Throwing now from the gun. This shot, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. But they're now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their second. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
Second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
A good spot here. Second and a yard.
Ready, ready? Let go.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jordan Hurts. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.